Hi, and welcome to A Mom in the Making. I am thrilled to be here today with Chelsea from Chelsea's Messy Apron. How you doing tonight, Chelsea?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. So we have a wonderful podcast that's going to be coming out on A Mom in the Making on Monday, so you definitely want to check that out. But for right now, Chelsea is going to share with us 3 tips for helping bring more creativity to our cooking. Because when you check out her blog, every meal she makes, whether it is a sweet treat or it's something that's healthy, it is delicious and incredible and inspired. So for all the rest of us moms out there, can you share with us maybe 3 things that we can do to bring creativity to our cooking?
Sure. I talk a little bit about it in the podcast, but I'd say the most important thing is to plan. Plan what you want to eat in the week and what looks good. And another tip about planning would be just to search online for like ingredients that you like to use. I love to go to Pinterest. I'm kind of obsessed with Pinterest.
Yes.
And maybe search in a couple ingredients you like or you have on hand, and that can help you kind of meal plan and become more creative. There's tons of recipes out there, more recipes than you could ever make in a lifetime. So
yes,
just kind of searching them out is a big tip I have on being creative.
Right.
Another tip is use what you have. I love to just take like 5 or 6 ingredients and then sometimes just do a Google search. Just search them all together and whatever comes up is what I make. So use what you have and the resources that you already have. And I guess my third final tip would be to just be inspired by things around you, things you see at restaurants. I love trying to recreate things that I love when I go out to things you see on TV, like that look good on your favorite TV show, anything. Like just be inspired and use those as your inspiration to create something fun and delicious.
That is great. Okay, so let me see that I got these all so that I can go back and do them. Okay. So first, the idea is planning. Come up with a plan because that's going to let you actually accomplish some of those goals that you want to do. The next one is kind of twofold of looking on Pinterest and Google for inspiration, particularly with the ingredients that you have on hand.
Yes.
And I really like that idea because sometimes I feel like I know I have groceries in the house, but it feels like I have nothing. And I like the idea of, because sometimes I feel like I go to Pinterest and I'm like, well, that's great, but I have to go buy everything, where it's like going and looking for, okay, these are the things that I have. What can I do with it? Exactly. And then the final one you said was to just use inspiration from everywhere around you.
Yeah.
And that one to me just like really hits home because I feel like for a while we were watching like the show Chopped, like on the Food Network during dinner. And I felt like I had a significant uptick in like the deliciousness of my meals for like a couple weeks after that. Cause I love the idea of people being forced to make meals with like all these random ingredients. And I was like, okay, if they can take those ingredients and make something good, surely I can take all my normal things that I have in the house and make something creative with them.
That's how I create most of my recipes. So
that is wonderful. So, Chelsea, tell everyone where they can find you online so they can check out some of your great recipes that you have.
My website is chelseasmessyapron.com. And I spell my name with an EA at the end. It's my website.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight,
Thanks
Chelsea.
for having me.
And I just want to invite all of you who are watching this to come back to amominthemaking.com on Monday because there's going to be a great podcast with myself and Chelsea from Chelsea's Messy Apron, sharing all kinds of tips and ideas for your cooking and your creativity. And thank you so much for being here, Chelsea.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great night.